Hey, what is up guys, it is Ryan, and shortly over 4 years ago, on January 11th, 2011, I bought Minecraft. The version at the time was Minecraft Beta version 1.1_02, and today we're going to have a retrospective look at my Minecraft story, how I came to purchase Minecraft, what I did within the game, and how I got to where I am today. I was inspired to do this by X from X's Adventures in Minecraft, and then later Venom, who both did them, and they both did similar videos when their 4-year anniversaries came about, and I'm going to do my own. Of course, my story isn't as feature-filled and as success-filled as theirs is, but I do think that I've got quite a story, and I am going to share it with you guys today. We're going to create a new world in Minecraft version 1.1_02. And we're just going to explore. I remember you always used to spawn on sand. That was something. So, I guess we'll give the story of how I came to purchase the game. So before I bought Minecraft, I had played mainly on consoles. My first console was a Nintendo GameCube, and then shortly after I got a Game Boy Advance. And later I got a Nintendo Wii, I got a PS2, and I played a lot of Star Wars Battlefront 2, which is an amazing game. If anyone's played it, I highly suggest that you do. Hello, sheep. Can't sprint, so weird. So, yeah, I played a lot of Star Wars Battlefront 2, and I was campaigning my mom to let me get a PS3 so I could play my first M-rated game, which was Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. This was about 2009 at the time. And after a long campaign, I finally got her to get me a PS3, and I played a lot, and I mean a lot, of Modern Warfare 2. And I was getting active on YouTube around that time, and I found some wonderful personalities like CNanners and T Martin, some of whom I still watch today, although not really for their Call of Duty content, because I don't really play Call of Duty anymore. But yeah, CNanners is someone who I definitely still watch to this day. And initially, I just watched his Call of Duty stuff. We got into 2010 and 2011. The next Call of Duty games came out, and I kept watching him. Not so much other people at Machinima, but especially CNanners. And one day, I had found that I had exhausted all the CNanners content on Call of Duty, and I decided to see what else he had. Because, you know, I genuinely liked CNanners as a guy, as a person. It wasn't always about the gameplay. It was about listening to him talk and listening to his nice opinions on things and just his stories and whatnot that he had going on. And so I went to go see what other content he has on his channel. I love the beta terrain. It looks so cool. And I found Minecraft on there. And like, Minecraft, huh? I haven't really heard about this before. What is this? It looks really weird. It looks all pixely. It looks all like bad graphics. Like, what's this? What's going on? So I watched a video, and I was a little skeptical at first, but I came to love it. I just thought it was the coolest thing. It was an infinitely computer-generated world. You could do whatever you wanted. You could build your own house. This is when mobs push you around, Jesus. You could build your own house. You could build whatever creations you wanted. You could sit around and defend yourself from the evils of the night. You could do whatever you wanted. It was a really cool sandboxy premise to me. And so I watched all of CNanners' Minecraft series. I didn't buy the game yet, because I wasn't sure if I was going to buy it yet. I watched all of his Minecraft series that I could, and then I bought Minecraft for my Dell Inspiron desktop at the time. And this was my first PC game I really played. And, oh, you can't shift click. It was the first PC game I really played, and I started in beta 1.1_02. I don't have the world anymore, I don't think. If I do find it, maybe I'll chuck it up and we can play on it or something like that. But yeah, I played a lot of this game. I played day in, day out, searching for diamonds a lot. Oh shit, forgot about that. Yeah, the search for diamonds took me well into my first couple months of playing the game, which is a little unfortunate, but I had a lot of fun nonetheless. And you know, at the time, no one really played multiplayer. Multiplayer was really like a incredibly buggy, incredibly awful thing to play. And one day, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna give multiplayer a shot. I went and I searched for multiplayer servers, and I found a creative server at the time. And at the time, creative servers, there was obviously no creative mode. And so what they did was everyone had access to the /item command, or /give command, and they basically gave themselves those items. And that's when I learned what all the item codes were. I remember on that server I built a lot of cities in the sky, so it was basically big floating cities because that was apparently really cool to everyone at the time. And I did all that kind of stuff. And soon I found someone who was building, what was it? They were trying to build their hometown on a 1-to-1 scale, and I'm like, that's insane. You're actually gonna build something 1-to-1 in this game? That sounds like it'd be a lot of work. And he's like, yeah, it is. Going on Google Maps and Google Earth and mapping things out, and it's crazy. So I'm like, you know what? I want to build something 1-to-1. I really did. And at the time, I had just started YouTube video making, and I had my own survival series on the channel that you're watching this on right now. Otherwise, but however, that has been off my channel for a while because I was like 12, 13 years old. I don't think you guys want to see that. Maybe for a subscriber milestone, I'll unprivate them. But yeah, I wanted to make my own, and my Minecraft series I was getting a little bored of because there's so many survival series out there. And so I was really inspired by this dude who was making something 1-to-1. I'm like, what can I make 1-to-1? I want to make something. Like, what can I make in real life? And I didn't know what I was going to do. And then it was spring break around the time of 2011, and I went on a trip to Disney, as I often do during the spring holidays. And after that, I was inspired. I was so positive that what I was going to do was make Walt Disney World in Minecraft. I did a few searches on the internet. I found no one had done it before. I'm like, I'll be the first person to do this. So this will bring some traction to my YouTube channel too, because I'll be making it. I'll make videos of it. People can watch me make it as it goes along, and I think this will be very, very popular. I can't wait. And so with that, I started. And that was the abomination we all know as building Disney. In June of 2011, the Walt Disney World Minecraft Walt Disney World preview #1 came out, which you can still see in my channel. And oh, look at that furnace top, gotta love it. So that came out, and everyone, it got a surprising amount of views. It was my first time getting over 1,000 views, and it got over 1,000 views within that summer. At which point I was working on it, however, very slowly, because you know I don't actually know how to build 1-to-1. As I'm sure a lot of you know, and it was a slow experience. I didn't work that much on it, and you know. But then I came back with it, and around that time, someone told me that there was another server out there that was making Walt Disney World in Minecraft. It was called MCMagic. So, you know, I went on my computer. I went on to MCMagic, checked out what they were doing. I saw they had a huge team working on things, and I'm like, you know. I was 12 at the time. I think when we're all 12, we kind of have a desire to control things. We all want to be the leaders. We all want to be the guy in charge. And I was very much that way as well. I didn't want to have to share my success with a bunch of people because I had not learned the values of teamwork yet, which I have now. But I didn't learn the values of teamwork, and so I decided to keep doing it by myself. But MCMagic really inspired me to keep going, keep at it. Because I'm like, I'll be the first person to do it alone, and that'll be really cool. And so I did. I kept going. I kept doing my thing, and the series progressed. And around that time, other people at my school were starting to figure out Minecraft. I started to show people Minecraft because I was really excited. I really wanted to play with some friends, and so I showed all my friends Minecraft. And I was one of the first people to play in my school. I wasn't the first, but I was one of the first, and I was definitely one of the ones to popularize it the most. And so then a lot of people at my school started playing Minecraft, and I thought, well, you know what? We should have a server for us all to play on. And so I decoded the mess of Bucket, of what it was back in that day. I learned how to use Bucket, and I made a Minecraft server. It was called MTSMC for Mount Sinai Minecraft. It was for people who, you know, lived in my town or around the town. I think we had a total of 200 players. It was really a private server for its entire existence. And why that's significant is, I forgot mobs can just spawn in this whole version. And why that was significant was I learned how computers worked, really. I didn't really know what RAM was or what any computing networking things were, how to port forward, anything like that. And when I made my first Minecraft server, I really learned about how computers worked, and I was very, very interested by it. And, you know, to this day, I'm a computers guy. I'm probably going to major in computer science in college. And so I really do think that being able to play this game and to learn how computers work and have a server and all that kind of things was very, very crucial to who I am today. And so I am very thankful for that. Sun's getting lower. We're gonna have some monsters soon. Let's make sure we're on normal. Yeah, we are. Sweet. So, yeah, there was that. And all the while, Building Disney was still happening. I was still putting some work into Building Disney, so I had 2 servers running. I had this survival server, and I had Building Disney going on. And I was managing work between the 2. And, you know, I was getting lots and lots of... Building Disney was getting popular. It was getting me a lot more subscribers. A lot of people were watching the show, enjoying what they saw. A lot of comments. And by the way, those comments, I know a lot of those people today, but we'll get to that later. And it is getting dark now. Uh-oh, this is not going to be good. So I also got a lot of YouTube messages, people asking to help on the show and for people to help me build. But I was still in that mentality of, oh no, I definitely want to do everything myself. I don't want any help, yada yada yada. And so I didn't ask for any help. I didn't, you know, accept any help. And yeah, I basically wanted to keep going at it solo or with a few friends that I knew. Because I was also kind of hesitant to let someone I didn't know come help, because they might grief everything. So that was also a threat. And one person who messaged me was a man by the name of Hecht901. Hecht901 has a different username now. It's the Dr. Meowmix. Maybe you've heard of him. But Hecht901 messaged me, and he had just left MC Magic and wanted to know if he could help me. And I ignored his message just like everyone else's. And kept going on Building Disney. And Building Disney came more and more sporadic as time went on. After the Minecraft version 1.2 update, it kind of broke my server, and I stopped working on that survival server. That kind of died down after a while, and everything kind of stopped. That was a little unfortunate. I lost interest in Building Disney. I didn't really work on it too much, and you know, I started playing other games. I started playing Smite, which is a lot of fun, and other PC games. Minecraft was also the game that got me interested in PC gaming, which is all I do nowadays. And it's gonna get very, very dark. Let's fight a few monsters. Oh, oof. Alright. So I also owe that to Minecraft. And so, you know, I was going around, and I forget how I found out about MCParks. I believe I was on Twitter, and I saw that the Dr. Meowmix followed me on Twitter. And so I went and at the time I didn't have many Twitter followers, so I was checking out on what his Twitter... Actually, no, that's not what happened. Never mind. Forget I even said that. That's not what happened. What happened was, I was searching for... I was in one of my lull periods of Building Disney, and I wasn't sure. I didn't really want to continue it. I wasn't sure what I was going to do. And so I was searching for other Walt Disney World servers, because MC Magic was alright. I didn't like some of their builds, I remember. But it was pretty cool. So instead, I looked up for other theme park Minecraft Walt Disney World servers, and I found something called what I thought at the time was MCParks. And so I logged on to MCParks, and on MCParks, someone recognized me. It was actually Hecht901. Hecht901 said, "Hey, Bobfred, you're the dude from Building Disney." And I said, "Yeah, you recognize me?" And he's like, "Yeah, I do." And I was like, "Wow, that's interesting." Because at the time I had like 200 subscribers, so it was a little insane to think I was being recognized when I only have 200 subscribers. And so I'm like, "So you watch Building Disney?" Like, "Yeah, guys, everyone, look, this guy's a legend. He started Building Disney. He's the whole reason why we're here." And I'm like, "Oh, I never really thought about it at the time, but yeah, I was the first person to do this." So that was pretty insane. And you know, I met a ton of cool people. At the time, Hecht901 had said that he would love to work with me in the future, and that if I ever wanted to work with them, all I had to do was ask. I'm like, "Oh, that's awesome. I'll definitely keep it in mind." Old explosion sound. Wanted to hear that. So I didn't really take him up on his offer until one day he did follow me on Twitter. I followed him back, and he told me, "Hey, you live on Long Island too? I didn't know that. Small world." I'm like, oh wow, okay, there's someone else who lives in Long Island. And then started piecing together. I'm like, oh, he probably found my videos because Google Google promotes videos within your geographic area. That makes sense. And so that kind of made a little bit more sense to why he recognized me. And it was still a big coincidence that he happened to have a Minecraft Disney server as well. And so I saw that he was having a charity live stream. And so I went to this charity live stream, so it was going to be 24 hours. I'm like, oh, I guess I'll watch. And so I was watching a bit, and he said, all right, guys, I'm going to Skype some people. So if you want to Skype me, here's my username. Just say you're from the stream, and I'll add you in the call. And so I did that. I'm like, oh, hi, Darren, what's up? My name's Ryan. And he's like, yeah, I know who you are. And then proceeded to introduce me to everyone watching the stream, which was pretty cool. And some people did recognize me, which was also amazing. Wow, these skeletons are awful shots. So I went on there, we started talking about Disney, about Minecraft, about games, mainly Disney. And while talking about Disney, Darren said, you know, we just talked about for like 2 hours just about Epcot and the changes we would make to Epcot. We should totally have like a podcast. And I, you know, at the time didn't think he was too serious, and like, podcast, huh? That'd be pretty cool. I actually really enjoy that. And little did I know that in the next like 2 to 3 weeks we would actually start a podcast, and it would be called the Dizcast, a weekly Disney Parks podcast that we did on Wednesdays on Twitch. And it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed myself. And I went on MCParks one day and saw that I was a tour guide, which is what today is college program. And so I was made a tour guide. I worked as a tour guide. I gave tours. I did a lot of cool stuff with some people showing me the ropes, like Kamikaze Platypus, the Davesterism, and, you know, Darren himself. And over time, I kind of proved myself as a tour guide, and I was made a guest relations. The guest relations team voted to add me to their staff, and that was pretty cool. So I was made a guest relations. I was really, really happy. I'm like, oh wow, I can't believe I have a leadership position on a server that I, in turn, helped create, like, you know, my videos. So that's pretty cool. And, you know, I was a guest relations for a while on there. The Dizcast continued. Darren and I kept working together. And at that time, I stopped doing Building Disney, and I kind of started making videos on MCParks, which you guys can see if you go into my old videos. And so I worked on MCParks for a while, and then December of 2014 came around. And December of 2014, we had a mass staff exodus issue, and during that, I was promoted to manager. And I was a manager, guest relations manager, on MCParks for 5 months or so. And then in May, Darren decided he was going to step away from the server for a little bit for personal reasons, and I was part of that team who became owners. And so I've worked my way, zombies dropping feathers, old school, and so I've worked my way from tour guide to owner in less than a year, which was pretty unheard of. I think to this day I'm the only person to progress normally like that through the server. Actually, I'm sure I am. I'm the only person to go from tour guide to GR to manager to owner, and that's pretty humbling. That's pretty awesome. And I've really enjoyed my time on MCParks. I've met a ton of cool people who have shown me to a bunch of cool things. And this game, you know? This game has just helped me so much in my life. It's helped me to figure out what it is that I'm interested in, that being computers and PC gaming, all that kind of stuff. I definitely plan on making a life out of this kind of stuff soon. Such as, you know, I want to be a computer science major. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with that, but I know it's going to be something in computers. And I know it's definitely going to be fun. And I don't think I would have realized it that soon had it not been for this game. Had I not played this game and figured out how computers work. That's a lot of creepers, and all that kind of stuff. So I do owe a lot to this game. Thank you to Mojang, and thank you to Notch, thank you to everyone who made this game possible. Thank you to everyone on MCParks. Thank you to Darren especially. Thank you to everyone who's watched Dizcast. Thank you to everyone who's ever watched this channel. All of you have definitely helped me along in my way, find what I enjoy as I'm going to die, so it's a perfect time to end the video. Guys, I'm so thankful for everything. I know I don't have that many YouTube subscribers, I'm not that successful on YouTube, but I'm thankful that I've had all the opportunities that I had. I'm thankful that... Oh, crap. So pro. I am thankful that, I've been able to find out so much about myself and about other people and all the cool opportunities I've gotten, through being in this community. And, yeah, that's about it. So, thank you guys so much for watching. This has been my Minecraft story. I do hope you have enjoyed. And yes, I think, you know what, if you've watched this far, you've deserved something if you've watched this entire video. Because it's been a full Minecraft day. It's about 20 minutes. So if you've watched this entire thing, I have to give you something. What am I gonna give you? What can I give you? I'll put you on the trivia card of winners for Discast. There you go. And you'll get a prize for being a Discast trivia winner if you've watched this far. So go on Twitter and tag me at Ryan Hecht and say I watched the entire video. And if you're not on the Discast trivia card of winners, I will put you on the Discast trivia card of winners. How about that? I think that's a fair plan. So thank you guys so much for watching. This has been my Minecraft story. It's been an entire Minecraft day. We've almost died. We've explored the world. We've had some fun on version 1.1. I thank you guys for listening. I thank you guys for watching. And I will see you guys later. Thank you so much for watching.